Hi there. In this video, I'd like to really focus in on the act of reflecting back what you've heard. Reflecting back your understanding of what the person meant or their emotion is really helpful in lots of ways. First of all, it lets you check in that you've got a reasonably accurate sense of what they meant. Consider, for example, if someone said to you, "I just wish my team got along more effectively." What might that mean? Maybe the speaker wishes that the team was more friendly or more productive or more tolerant of mistakes or more organised. Sometimes you can tell from the context, but sometimes you might need to reflect back what you're hearing. So you'd like for the team to be more productive, for example. Is that what you're saying? Often it can be helpful to the speaker to hear what they said in different words or with different emphases. It can give them new insights into what they actually think and feel. Another way that reflective listening is helpful is that it helps build trust and connection. And it orients you toward really listening if you know that you're going to have to accurately reflect. And that means that your attention is where it ought to be when you're in relationship with someone. So it builds up a sense of relationship. When I listen closely, I like to direct my attention to two main things. First of all, what really matters to the person, and that can show up either when they're saying, "I really care about," dot, 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 but it can also show up in complaints as well. If somebody's complaining about the amount of work that they're having to do, then it really matters to them that they have ease and peacefulness in their life, or it might really matter to them that they have a sense of space to be able to engage in a variety of activities. So you're really listening to what matters to the person, both in what they're moving toward and what they're moving away from. The other thing that it's really helpful to pay attention to is emotions. Emotions carry a lot of the meaning in a conversation, and they're really the way that we signal what matters to us. We don't have emotions about stuff we don't care about, other than boredom perhaps, and disengagement. But even boredom is an expression of "I care about being active in some way or other." It's quite helpful to Google the words feelings wheel or emotions wheel, and you'll get different models of all the different possible emotions that you can have. And it's quite helpful to get literate with using those language terms, because it's hard to reflect back well an emotion if you don't know the word for it. You can't just say happy or sad. It's much more effective if you've got a sense of I'm feeling nostalgic, or I'm feeling a sense of chagrin, or I'm feeling a sense of what's some other words for happiness and sadness? Joy. Yes. There's a big difference, for example, between joy and pleased, right? So these are all words that you can get better at, and clearly I can too. Also, be aware of the range of intensity of emotions. For example, if you say to someone, "So I can see that you're really furious at me," and they're just irritated, then that's going to be likely to make them even more furious. But similarly, if you say, "I can see you're irritated with me," when they're furious, then it's going to feel as though you're kind of discounting their emotion or trying to sweep it under the carpet or something like that. So be really cognizant of the range of emotions, and see if you can start to practice having some words for the full range of emotions to feed back to someone. Good luck, try it out and see how you go.